Not only is garlic a delicious aromatic that's used in cooking, it also may boost your health. Garlic has been used as a medicine for thousands of years by the Chinese, Egyptians, Babylonians, Greeks, and Romans. Garlic has high concentrations of sulfur-containing compounds, thiosulfonates, which include allicin, and they're the main active components in garlic. It also contains high levels of saponins, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, and zinc, moderate levels of selenium, vitamin A, and vitamin C, low levels of calcium, magnesium, sodium, iron, manganese, and B-complex vitamins. Heart disease is associated with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, increased platelet aggregation, and the hardening of blood vessels. Platelets stop bleeding by clotting blood vessel injuries. However, platelet aggregation also leads to blood clots, which increases the risk of heart disease. Limited evidence suggests that garlic may lower cholesterol, reduce blood pressure, relax hardened blood vessels, and prevent platelet aggregation in patients with heart disease. This is uncertain, and large-scale studies are needed though. S-allylcysteine in aged garlic extract inhibits enzymes involved in cholesterol production. Garlic extract also increases the production and the function of nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels and lowers blood pressure. Garlic also prevents platelets from binding to proteins that form blood clots and increase compounds that inhibit platelet formation. Diabetes is caused by genetics, obesity, high cholesterol, blood pressure, or blood glucose. Insulin resistance occurs when the body no longer responds to insulin, leading to increased blood sugar levels and a high risk of developing diabetes. According to some researchers, garlic might reduce insulin resistance, blood sugar, and cholesterol levels in patients with diabetes. Some clinical studies suggest that garlic might slightly lower pre-meal blood sugar levels, particularly if taken for at least 3 months in people with diabetes. Garlic reduced blood sugar levels in rats by decreasing the activity of enzymes, phosphatase, and aminotransferases. These are involved in the transportation of glucose in the liver, a sugar that is the body's main source of energy. Also, garlic may reduce insulin resistance by inhibiting an enzyme that breaks down drugs, ultimately disrupting insulin function by increasing oxidative stress. According to limited studies, garlic lowers total and low-density lipoprotein LDL cholesterol by inhibiting cholesterol synthesis in the liver in human and animal studies. Garlic lowered cholesterol by deactivating cholesterol-producing enzymes in 70 diabetic patients. However, the evidence about garlic's cholesterol-lowering effect is mixed. According to the NIH, even if garlic does lower blood cholesterol, the effect is small, and low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol that's linked to increased heart disease risk, may not be reduced at all. Garlic reduces blood pressure in patients with high blood pressure or hypertension. Aged garlic extract reduces blood pressure by increasing calcium and reducing C-reactive protein levels, which cause inflammation and elevated blood pressure. On the other hand, sulfur deficiency may play a role in hypertension. Allicin is a sulfur compound in garlic that lowers blood pressure by increasing hydrogen sulfide concentrations. Hydrogen sulfide relaxes blood vessels through nitric oxide, and it prevents blood vessel constriction. Small clinical trials suggest that applying a gel with garlic containing 0.6% adjone twice daily may improve yeast conditions within a week, such as ringworm, jock itch, and athlete's foot. Garlic seems to be a promising insect repellent, but just how well it works compared to standardized synthetic repellents is still unknown. In one study, people who ate a lot of garlic, 1,200 milligrams per day, over 8 weeks seemed to have fewer tick bites when compared to placebo. Findings on the effect of dietary garlic intake on prostate cancer prevention have been mixed. A link between higher garlic intake, over 2 grams per day, and lower prostate cancer risk has been suggested in Chinese men. Also, early clinical studies suggest that garlic supplements may help prevent prostate cancer. S-allylcysteine and SAMC inhibit prostate cancer cell growth by reactivating E-cadherin, which is a molecule that suppresses tumor invasion in cancer patients. A low level of E-cadherin is associated with a high number of tumors and poor prognosis in prostate cancer patients. Raw garlic has antibacterial effects against Helicobacter pylori, the most common bacterial infection in the world and the main cause of ulcers in human and animal studies. Allicin in garlic reacts with proteins, resulting in the inhibition of the pathways associated with the inflammation. Garlic oil soothes ulcers in rats by increasing the concentration of antioxidant enzymes and by inhibiting proteins that cause the inflammation. However, studies have failed to demonstrate the benefits of garlic extract against Helicobacter pylori in humans. According to the National Centre for Complementary and Integrative Health, some studies indicate that certain groups of people who eat more garlic may be less likely to develop certain cancers, such as stomach and colon cancers. However, garlic in dietary supplement form has not been shown to help to reduce the risk of these cancers. The National Cancer Institute recognizes garlic as one of several vegetables with the potential anti-cancer properties, but does not recommend using garlic dietary supplements for cancer prevention. SAMC, a sulfur compound in garlic, was hypothesized to affect cancer cells in a cell-based study. Scientists say that SAMC appears to bind to a protein involved in cell reproduction, activating proteins that theoretically cause tumor cell death. Diallyl disulfide in garlic seems to prevent the growth of breast tumors. It was hypothesized to promote tumor cell death and to inhibit tumor growth in rats. In human studies, however, taking garlic by mouth did not reduce the risk of developing breast cancer. Diallyl trisulfide was thought to work in combination with the chemotherapy drug cisplatin to inhibit lung tumor growth in mice. The diallyl trisulfide activated pathways that cause tumor cell death and prevents tumor cell growth, but in humans, taking garlic did not contribute to lung cancer prevention. Researchers hypothesized that the SAMC in garlic may suppress the growth of stomach tumors in rats. They claimed that the SAMC caused tumor cell death by activating the enzyme caspase and protein kinase. However, the most reliable evidence from human studies didn't find an association between garlic intake and stomach cancer prevention. Garlic has antimicrobial effects on bacteria, yeast, fungi, parasites, and viruses. Allicin and sulfur-containing compounds in garlic inhibit DNA, RNA, and protein production in microbes. In a double-blind, randomized controlled study on 120 individuals, aged garlic extract reduced the severity of colds and the flu by increasing the number of immune cells, being T cells and NK cells, and by boosting the immune system. Aged garlic extract increases the activity of immune cells while lowering inflammatory proteins or cytokines. In animal and cell-based studies, aged garlic extract stimulates white blood cells, being lymphocytes, macrophages, monocytes, and neutrophils, by increasing glutathione. White blood cells are immune cells that provide protection against infections, while glutathione is an antioxidant that protects immune cells from free radical damage. In petri dishes, fresh garlic extract inhibited the growth of Candida, the most common type of yeast infection. Allicin in garlic inhibits the growth of Candida by destroying fats present in the outer surface of the yeast. Garlic has antibacterial effects on dental plaque bacteria that cause tooth decay if left untreated. Scientists think the garlic may also help with oral infections like periodontitis, oral thrush, and sore mouth from dentures. Some researchers believe it should be researched in conjunction with antibiotics. Allicin in garlic is hypothesized to harm bacteria by inhibiting sulfur-containing enzymes the bacteria need for survival. In a cell-based study, diallyl disulfide in garlic inhibited cell growth and selectively killed HIV-infected immune cells. Diallyl disulfide also inhibited virus replication by decreasing the production of proteins involved in HIV replication. Adjone, a garlic extract, prevents normal blood cells from fusing with HIV-infected cells, and it inhibits HIV replication in infected cells. Adjone may prevent cell fusion by inactivating platelet integrins, which is a protein that causes blood cells to fuse together in the blood. Some scientists believe garlic has the potential to help with parasitic intestinal infections like Giardis and tapeworm infections based on studies in rats. Allicin in garlic disrupts the mobility, food absorption, and reproduction of the parasites by blocking fat synthesis in the parasites. Garlic also promotes immune function and strengthens the body's defense mechanisms against parasitic infections by stimulating white blood cells. Diallyl trisulfide, a sulfur-containing compound in garlic, decreases the size of brain tumors in mice by inhibiting the enzyme histone deacetylase, which causes tumor cell death. Diallyl sulfide in garlic inhibits esophagus tumor formation in rats by disrupting the energy production of NMBA, which is a chemical found in fungi-contaminated foods that causes liver and esophageal cancer. Allyl sulfides in garlic control the growth of human skin cancer cells by causing DNA damage in cancer cells in human studies. The DNA damage in cancer cells signal the p53 protein to stop cancer cell growth and to kill cancer cells. Sulfur compounds in garlic inhibit liver cancer cell growth by activating proteins that stop tumor cell growth and cause cell death in rats. Diallyl disulfide and SAMC in garlic suppress colon tumor growth by stopping cancer cell growth and increasing tumor cell death in cell and rat studies. Diallyl disulfide disrupts the tumor cell cycle by activating the protein ERK. SAMC increases tumor cell death by activating the protein JNK1 and the enzyme caspase. Garlic inhibits bladder tumor growth by stimulating immune cells and detoxifying carcinogens in mice. Garlic increases the activity of macrophages and lymphocytes, which attack tumor cells. Garlic detoxifies carcinogens by activating the antioxidant enzyme CYP2E1. Aged garlic extract suppressed allergic reactions in mice. Ethyl acetate in aged garlic extract may directly suppress the immune protein FCERI, which is associated with the release of inflammatory factors during an allergic response. Aged garlic extract prevents inflammation during allergic reactions by inhibiting the release of histamine. Garlic protects the skin from ultraviolet radiation by stimulating immune cells in human studies. When exposed to UV rays, the uracanic acid in the skin changes, which causes suppression of the immune system. Aged garlic extracts lessen the suppression of immune cells by decreasing the concentration of uracanic acid in rats. Long-term topical treatment with garlic extract may have anti-aging effects since garlic increases the growth and the lifespan of skin cells. Garlic-treated skin cells are more healthy when compared to untreated cells. Antioxidants in garlic prevent damage caused by free radicals. Garlic also contains cytokinin, a hormone that promotes cell growth and delays aging through its antioxidant effects. Garlic may soothe skin rashes like psoriasis and eczema. Activation of the compound NF-kappa B has been linked to skin rashes. The NF-kappa B, which is activated by free radicals, cancer-causing agents, and UV light, causes inflammation. The S-allylcysteine in the garlic suppresses the pathway of NF-kappa B by inhibiting free radicals and lowering the oxidative stress in cell model and in human studies. Garlic helps with keloid scars, which are tough scars caused by the overgrowth of skin collagen. Garlic inhibits growth factors, nitric oxide, and enzymes involved in the production of collagen. Some scientists think that garlic gel in combination with a steroid cream might be good for patients suffering from alopecia, a type of hair loss that results from immune cells attacking hair follicles. Diallyl disulfide in garlic may prevent the autoimmune response and induce hair regrowth by increasing immune suppressor cells. Garlic prevents obesity by reducing body weight and fat accumulation in mouse studies. In animal studies, garlic activates proteins in fat tissue, liver, and muscle, which converts nutrients into heat instead of energy stored. Aggione, a compound found in garlic, prevents obesity by decreasing fat tissue in rats. Aggione generates hydrogen peroxide, which activates enzymes, protein kinases, that kill fat cells. Toxins like pesticides, environmental pollutants, and chemicals cause oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. Garlic detoxifies the body through its antioxidant effects. Sulfur-containing compounds in garlic decrease oxidative stress and reduce inflammation in rats. Garlic detoxifies the liver by increasing the activity of detoxifying enzymes glutathione S transferase and CYP2B. Garlic also inhibits CYP2E1 enzymes, which produce free radicals and cause oxidative stress, induce damage and inflammation. Garlic powder protects against damage from liver toxicity caused by high doses of antibiotics, Tylenol, and lead in rat studies. Garlic acts as an antioxidant and it prevents oxidative stress by stabilizing free radicals. The decrease in oxidative stress may increase the activity of antioxidant enzymes which prevent further damage to the liver. Garlic helped with kidney failure caused by the antibiotic gentamicin in kidney damage caused by cisplatin, a chemotherapy drug in rats. S-allylcysteine, a sulfur-containing compound in the garlic, acts as an antioxidant by inhibiting free radicals, which causes cellular damage in the body. By lowering the free radicals, it increases the activity of antioxidant enzymes in the kidney. S-allylcysteine also inhibited the enzymes that produce free radicals. Free radicals are highly unstable molecules that are formed when oxygen is used in the body to produce energy. Bodily antioxidants inhibit free radicals by stabilizing the molecules. Without enough antioxidants, free radicals cause cellular damage in the body. S-allylcysteine is an antioxidant found in aged garlic extract, and it protects against brain damage in a cell model study. S-allylcysteine activates antioxidant enzymes in the brain, in the hippocampus, that decreases free radical preventing damage. Garlic increases brain serotonin, a neurotransmitter that enhances cognitive performance. Garlic oil improves memory function and cognitive performance in rats by increasing neuronal growth. Although garlic consumption is safe, ingested garlic can cause bad breath and body odor. Consuming an excessive amount of raw garlic, especially on an empty stomach, may lead to an upset stomach, gas, and changes in intestinal bacteria. Handling garlic during cooking and topical application of garlic can cause allergic skin rashes, burns, and blisters. Due to its anti-blood clotting abilities, a high dose of garlic has an interaction with blood thinners like aspirin and warfarin. Garlic supplements should be stopped 7 days prior to surgery to prevent any complications. Aged black garlic is a garlic preparation with a sweet and sour taste and no strong odor. Aged black garlic is produced by aging the garlic at a high temperature for 2 to 3 weeks. It contains high levels of organic sulfur compounds like water-soluble S-allylcysteine and polyphenols. Aged black garlic has strong antioxidant effects, stronger than raw fresh garlic, but it has lower anti-inflammatory, anti-coagulation, anti-allergy, and immune effects. For adults, the recommended amount is 4 grams, 1 to 2 cloves of raw garlic, or 300 milligrams of dried garlic powder per day. Allin, an amino acid containing sulfur, is broken down by the enzyme allinase and is converted to allicin. When raw garlic is chopped or crushed, allicin is an unstable compound that degrades quickly, so be sure to chop your garlic right before use. Cooked garlic is less potent than raw garlic because the enzymes that form sulfur compounds are deactivated by the heat.